It gave me heebie-jeebies. Oh, that was awful. That's the worst one we've seen. Great, we've just come to this property. We're in the conservatory. I hate it. First of all, I walked in, I said I don't like it. And it's like, you don't. And we hadn't even viewed anything. We'd walked through the door. We'd seen the living room, and then we could see into the kitchen, into this bit. She then opens this door here, which is linked to the conservatory. So you walk out the kitchen. This is the conservatory. Terrible. Then this door, she's like, oh, what's this? It's the flipping shower. Oh my God. Olivia. Oh my God. Oh, Liv. We're not even viewing upstairs. We're going immediately. Even Miller doesn't like this one. I don't know why you're coming in here. Miller doesn't like it. It gave me heebie-jeebies. Oh, that was awful. That's the worst one we've seen. That was terrible. Oh my gosh. I don't understand why there's so many viewers. Olivia, the whole road looked great. We had good, feelings coming onto the road. That was awful. I didn't even go upstairs. There was no point. First of all, downstairs was small, so upstairs was going to be only so big. It was awful. It was terrible. And if I'm honest, I don't even feel like it's got that much potential. The best thing about it was the garden size. I'm not being funny, but it seems like every house in this area has got a great garden size, whether it's long or whether it's wide.
There's definitely plenty of critters in that bathroom.
I just, as soon as I walked in that house, it wasn't nice.
As soon as we walked out, she walked out. She went as well, innit?
I didn't see.
The woman.
Yeah, it wasn't it at all. That's such a shame. The first one we've seen today.
The kitchen gives you like a good vibe as well, because it's big and open. But what we've learnt is the houses in this area can be decent.
Yeah.
At a decent price.
We don't have many options because they are also expensive. So these ones that we're finding are
the doer uppers, aren't they?
Yeah. But they're cheap for the area, so it's like I'm so sad. There's one more on Tuesday, and that's one with no pictures.
Okay, let's have good hopes.
But it's also now I'm thinking it's too cheap.
So you got the address?
I encourage other young people. It's not just for yourself. You're doing it for other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
But the
main
thing
key.
is, there's not enough people.
There's not enough inner that's doing
journey
that.
out there
Yeah.
to know how to start. Or
And some of them want to do it, but they're scared.
That's it. They've got nobody
You know
to
what I mean?
talk to.
They just don't know.
Yeah.
They just don't know.
So she can talk to them and show them from scratch, like how,
Exactly.
save your money first, and then.
And also as well, I think what's good for her, what she should do is like for instance, show them the steps when buying a home, what to check and what to look out for before you sign the dotted line.
Right.
These are the things
So
you
like
need
the
to
things
do.
that you are telling her now, she
needs to tell
other
other
people.
Yeah.
I don't understand why every time I want to come on here I look bummy. I'm also trying to speak from this side because I've had my implant out, so I've got a gap here. I ain't trying to show that. But I wanted to give you a quick update because this past few days, the Stormzy clip just played in my head. It's been really emotional. I've cried a fair few times. One, I think, is anxiety. The other part is just like people telling me that they're proud of me has just been killing me. Like, I don't know why it makes it so emotional. So it's a mixture of emotions, really, like mostly positive, but at the same time, as I said, there's like a bit of like anxiety there. Like, like I've kind of got my heart set on things now. So what if things don't go to plan? What if I'm still so a little bit of an update. On Friday, I put in the mortgage application, like not the mortgage in principle, but the actual mortgage application for this specific house. So my mortgage broker did all that. So I should hear back by, I think, like Wednesday, whether my mortgage has been accepted or not. If it hasn't, it's going to, so we're not addressing that. But yeah, so I've got anxiety until I get that proper confirmation. And also, I realised that there are things that I haven't done. So when I was telling my family, they was asking like, oh, have you checked this? Have you checked that? Have you checked that? And it's stuff that I hadn't checked. And I just didn't think to check it. And then in particular, when I was telling my uncle, he was kind of like, gave me that approach like, oh, you haven't done that. Like, why haven't you done that? Like, that's silly kind of thing. But at the time, I felt a bit ashamed. But then thinking back on it, it's not like I've not bought a house before, so I can't be expected to know everything. You kind of live and you learn. It's not too late. It's not like I'm in too deep now. Like if I was to find something that was an issue, I can pull out. I would lose £100, but I can pull out. It could be a lot worse. So the plan is that this week I take one of those family members that know a little bit more about what I'm looking for to the house and get them to do like some final checks and things. So I realised I owe you guys a little bit of an update. Basically, the past 2 weeks, well, past week, I would say, I had some really bad news and I had mental breakdown, low key. But basically, I was declined my mortgage offer, which felt like it was heart-wrenching. So I put in an offer on the property, had it accepted. It's a really good offer. You know, I kind of set myself on this property now, like I could see myself there. They took the property off the market. And then now is the time to put in the mortgage offer or the application properly. So I had my mortgage in principle, but this was a full mortgage offer, not mortgage in principle. And they wouldn't give me the mortgage. And I was devastated. I cried for 40 days and 40 nights.